Is that legit? Is that a true story?
Yeah,
Is any of that true, or
it,
is you
man.
just making a joke?
No, I wouldn't make that up. 100% true. Check
Right,
it.
okay.
Fact check that.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I do half-assed internet research, mate.
Hello and welcome to the Screenplay Podcast Side Quest today. It's a show all about video games and movies. Usually, if you're joining us for the first time, we talk about games that we'd like to turn into movies or movies that we'd like to turn to games. Today, we're taking a little break from that to discuss something that actually, Nick, you threw up to us a couple of weeks ago, all to do with Terminator 2D, No Fate. Wow. What is it? What are we talking about here? What is this game?
Yeah, it's a bit of an old school 2D side scroller, action side scroller, run and gun type game, using the Terminator 2 franchise, branding. So
Yeah. So I imagine the reason you kind of suggested this in the group chat was because you're a big fan of Terminator 2 and this piqued your interest. Would I be right?
Yeah, but also this is exactly what our podcast is. This is a video game film thing. So it's like, This is us. So we should definitely comment on it. And it also feels like it was one of a future episode of ours taken from us as well, because it being such a huge film, one of us was bound to do it at some point. And, yeah. So it's been taken away from us. But having watched the overview trailer, I thought it did look really, really good. What did you boys think?
Rubes, you want to kick off?
Yeah, I had a look. The trailer on its own looked great. I like this kind of games, 2D, side-scrolling. And it's also made by Bitmap Bureau. I haven't played any of the games, but I was looking at some of their library and
that Vendetta one.
Yeah, you can tell.
What's on their library? What have they got?
It's a bunch of like 16-bit, games that look 16-bit. So they're obviously fans of that kind of look, that kind of
side-scrolling, beat 'em up sort of era type games.
Okay,
so I'm quite excited by that, and I think I'll definitely play it. I'm a massive fan of Terminator, the movies.
Same.
But this one's, what is it like? The Sarah and
John.
So Sarah and Terminator in Terminator 2, right? And then it's John in
John
original storyline where he's in a.
Yes. Yeah. It's like he's in the future. Yeah,
he's in the future.
Fighting the war, no? He's doing the war,
Nah, he's in a future version of Albania, isn't it?
Oh my God, Liam Neeson again, yeah.
He's out there trying to free these sex slave robots.
Has anyone seen the Naked Gun? Sorry to interrupt. On the topic of Liam Neeson.
I saw the trailer.
I obviously after I saw the trailer, I was heavily critical of the trailer. I didn't feel like it was very Naked Gun-esque. Didn't feel like it had the same sort of humor, but he went and saw it and said that I'd actually enjoy it. So I'm tempted to go see it now. But have you boys seen it?
I have no interest in watching that.
Why?
Why? Yeah. Do you not like to laugh? What's the matter with you?
I saw that trailer and I was like, "This is not funny at all." Like, I was cringe. Like, it was cringe. It was awful.
I have a particular set of skills. I used to think I could do a good impression of him. Yeah, I know. I wanted to see it. I thought if I'm being honest, it looked like it should be straight to Amazon Prime kind of material, straight to Netflix. I was surprised to see. I've been really good with the cinema this past couple of weeks. I've seen everything, basically, all the summer shit. Superman, Fantastic Four, Weapons, and I saw The Naked Gun. And I thought, of all the things to spend my money on, that's probably the lowest on my list, just because it's. Do I need to go see that in the cinema? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Maybe not. Probably not.
Probably.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts on Terminator? That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Sidetracked.
You mentioned Albania, so I mean, it was a natural place to go. Terminator and Terminator 2. I mean, God, I think we all remember. I think we must have all been children, right? When we saw these, probably all underage, like feeling a bit naughty. Watch, have you ever grown up? The first time in the very first film where Arnie takes his eye out and you see this sort of mechanical workings behind his eye. I remember thinking that was cool, and then it cut to a shot of the sink and blood drops are spilling in the sink and his eye comes out into the sink, and I remember thinking, is this going to be a scary film? I might have been like 7 and I was like, is this going to be scary? And it actually ends up being a bit like how I saw The Matrix when I was really young, and Keanu Reeves' mouth gets taped shut by the agents in the very beginning in the office scene. He's like, and I was like, is this going to be a scary film? I was young. and it ends up being a roller coaster ride. That was my experience of Terminator 1. And Terminator 2 was, it was exactly what Aliens is to Alien, Terminator 2 is to Terminator, which is no surprise because James Cameron did both, right?
Yeah, I mean, he came up with the idea from a dream, didn't he? He saw the exoskeleton in flames in a dream, came up with the script, sold it for $1, so he can direct it.
Really?
And then,
Wow.
And then Orion Pictures, originally, you know who they wanted as the Terminator? Not Arnie, O.J. Simpson.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
and James Cameron said, I can't see him as a killer. How wrong he was.
Hey.
Is that legit? Is that a true story?
Yeah,
Is any of that true, or
it,
is you
man.
just making a joke?
No, I wouldn't make that up. 100% true. Check
Right,
it.
okay.
Fact check that.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I do half-assed internet research, mate.
Yeah.
Fair dues,
that's what
man.
how would that series have been if it was OJ as Terminator? It would have ended off too, right?
My God.
I mean, it would have been cancelled by now, right? It would have been like outdated depiction of
Yeah.
Black Predator as a man. Like, we shouldn't be condoning this. It probably wouldn't. Yeah, it'd have been all right in the 80s, and by now it would be like not on TV.
Yeah.
But particularly because of what OJ went on to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No one's mentioned
Notwithstanding
that
that.
yet.
Yeah.
But what's your thoughts on the other Terminator films? Because everyone likes 1 and 2. Like, no one's gonna dislike 1 and 2. They're great films. But what about the rest?
I'm going to
It
guess what
ends
Nick's going to
with
say.
2. It ends with
Nick's
2
going
for
to
me.
say, yeah, I knew he was going to say that. He's going to say
Yeah.
the rest are all pony.
They're all pony. They're all
Yeah.
pony. They really are.
Say it.
Yeah.
No,
They're
actually,
not
to
that bad, man. Come on.
give credit to
Salvation's
3.
all right.
No, they're really bad.
3 was all right. I saw that in the cinema as a kid again. I was a child, so maybe take my thoughts with a pinch of salt. But I thought the twist was good at the end, and I thought the female Terminator was refreshing, even though probably not that effective. And that was it. I think 1, 2, and 3 were pretty good. I don't really know if I liked any of the other ones. I didn't like the one with Christian Bale, whatever that was.
Salvation.
Yeah, that's terrible.
See, I've only seen them once. Like, each one I've seen in the cinema once, except 1 and 2. But I didn't hate Salvation. Like, everyone hates it. Maybe it's shit, and I'm remembering it wrong. But I remember watching it, thinking, yeah, it's pretty right.
Yeah. Do you know where I think the issue with that was? Because I remember going, I think I've seen them all in the cinema, actually, which is weird because I'm only a casual fan. I only really like 1 and 2. I think Salvation's problem was it was more of a genre piece. It was a sci-fi war film. It didn't have the clever hooks didn't have the novelty of like what makes Terminator 1 and 2 quite good, and even 3 to a degree. So it was just another sci-fi war film, and it came out in a period where you had, was it Tomorrow After Tomorrow, whatever, Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise. You had better films that dealt with sci-fi wars. So at that point, you're kind of like, well, what am I actually here for? Just a dark. I thought that when Bond, when they cast Daniel Craig and Casino Royale came out, my first actual time watching it, I was like, well, this isn't Bond. Anyone could do this. This is just like this is Bourne. This is like a spy thriller. It's not like campy. He's not that misogynist. It's like, it's all this kind of just like an action thriller. And then over time, I've learned that one's great. I just don't think, I've gone back to Salvation, didn't think it was great second time round. So.
What about the last 2? I thought Dark Fate was not too bad. The very last one.
Really?
I didn't even see it.
Genesis was really bad. Now, Dark Fate is probably the best Terminator since the second one. It's actually not that bad.
What?
But again,
Are you mental?
I could be remembering it wrong. Again, I've seen them all in the cinema once. Not Genesis. You might be thinking of Genesis. The one
No. Dark Fate with Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor, where she's older, and there's like a new young squad of people.
It was all right. Arnie's back.
I mean, that's all you want.
What was the TV series?
Oh, Sarah Connor Chronicles. I didn't watch
did
that.
you ever watch that? Was that any good? I never saw that.
No. I'm not a huge fan of the series. I've just seen them all.
Okay.
The movies.
I'm not a huge fan. Just seen every one.
The thing is, every time a Terminator film comes out, you imagine it's going to be good. You just have this hope that it's going to be amazing.
Your nostalgia kicks in, doesn't it? And that's
you go in and it's like you compare it to Terminator 2 and it's never going to touch that. Like, even Terminator 1, when you watch it, I love that
exactly.
film,
It's a great film.
Here's the question. Here's a better question. What's the better film, 1 or 2?
I think 2 is
2. 2, I think, is one of my top 10 films of all time.
Wow. What did you say that?
Yeah, I've seen it like 100 times. It's so good.
It makes sense that we're doing this pod then. But I mean, I could probably make a case for 1 being a bit better. I wonder if young John Connor, if it was like too much of its era, it was too like that 80s, 90s like mesh where it's a bit American Pie-ish in some of its execution. Like blow me to the Terminator. He's like, what are you saying? Sorry, why do I always do what?
I don't know what American Pies you've been watching, but I don't think
Yeah,
you've
no,
watched the right one.
The kid smoking. He's like 14, John Connor or whatever. He's like, yeah, suck my dick, man. Fucking virgin, man. I don't know what the virgin is. It's like that kind of thing.
Did you watch some Russian version of it?
I think so, yeah. Sperminator. No, I feel like maybe because I saw what we all did, saw one first, and it's such a tight fucking film. And at that bit where he goes in and gets, is it like her housemate who's like a bit of a free loving girl dancing around? I think she may have just had sex with a guy, and she goes out and then he turns up and blows him away and stuff. Just like that whole nightclub sequence where he finds her and tries to kill her. I just think they're great. Number 2 is really good, and obviously an improvement in almost every department. And I don't know if
is it not like Terminator 2? I think the first 3 minutes cost more than the whole of Terminator 1.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
For real?
Yeah. The budget was huge, but I mean, I get what you're saying. I love Terminator 1. It's like a slasher, sci-fi slasher, but Terminator 2, man, it has that emotional hook by the end of it. And then I think the concept of Arnie coming back as the good guy, Sarah seeing him from what she's kind of experienced in the first one, I thought it was really interesting at the time.
Yeah, it's a good twist.
And I think they're both good, but I think Terminator 2 just has more iconic moments, iconic scenes. It's really clever the way they kind of drop out exposition scenes in the middle of a chase scene. It's a really clever way to do that. It's just a really smart movie.
Have you seen sorry.
No, go.
You know, there's that South Park joke about Kathleen Kennedy from Star Wars, and it was like, put a chick in it, make it gay. Yeah. That's it. Here's James Cameron's whole shtick: if with sequels, make it action, make the chick really fucking action orientated. Like that's not as funny as
Aliens, right?
Aliens, Sigourney, turn up to $1 million. This one, and it was more of an action film. Game over, man. This one. More of an action than ever before. You're right, actually, Rubes. I never even thought of Terminator as a sci-fi slasher, but it totally is. Has all those conventions of knocking people off one by one in gruesome ways with that sci-fi conceit. Number 2 is just all just an action romp, isn't it? So lends itself to this game, which maybe we should
which is why they chose that and not the first one. Yeah.
True. Yeah. You know what?
I mean, go on.
Yeah. Because they made a game for Alien, didn't they? The first, it's like Alien. I really wanted to play it, and you couldn't
Isolation.
Like
Yeah. That looks so good, but I never played it.
I really wanted to get it, particularly when it was on Xbox, because apparently the Xbox had the microphone, and if you talked when you're meant to be hiding, it could hear you. There was a gimmick, and it would come and kill you.
That's pretty.
So you had to be quiet in your bedroom. So tense. So I wonder if Terminator 1 would make a good that style game, like hiding kind of game, tense, and then this one lends itself really well to a side-scrolling kind of, splatter fest, which it looks like. I'm looking at images on my screen right now.
Yeah, I mean, if someone says to you, "I'm going to make a Terminator 2 game," is this 2D, no fake game what you would have envisaged, or?
It's a great question. If any of you had pitched this to me in an episode, I'd have pictured it and gone, but there's a million games like this. What makes this one so special? Is it just because you want to see depictions of your favorite scenes done in that 8-bit style? But then seeing it realized in the trailer, it is impressive. I haven't seen that film for 10, 15 years. And the big truck chase sequence on the motorbike.
The helicopter.
Her dressed like G.I. Jane, doing all this stuff.
Naked Arnie.
Naked Arnie in the bar.
You could be Naked Arnie in the bar. That was great.
I admit it. How many of you thought, can I see his dick?
Oh, straight away. I was like,
where is it?
Pixels?
They Ken-dolled him, man. They Ken-dolled him.
Yeah, I can't wait. Apparently they couldn't use his likeness for this game. I've got a note here. Did you heard this?
Yeah.
I
find that weird. Like, Arnie seems like the kind of guy that would give his likeness up for a project like this. So I don't know what happened. Because they got the rest of them, right? Yeah,
they do. Yeah. Even that original future John Connor's image is there as well. Yeah, he's like this.
Yeah. I mean, and let's be honest. I looked at it on the PS5. It's retailing at £45 for a physical copy.
What?
So this isn't a cheap.
Yeah. Well, 25 if you want it download. So it is a cheap game if you're not like me, or wants physical.
Yeah. So it claims to be, pixel perfect recreation of your favorite scenes, cinematic soundtrack recrafted from the original T2 score. Plus new compositions. Emphasis on arcade-style gameplay, visuals, and music crafted for nostalgia.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. I thought it had like some extra modes as well, like a boss rush mode. There was some infinity mode where you can just endless hordes of Terminators you got to kill and stuff like that. So there's kind of like these modern things we expect in a retro style game. I think it's good. I think it's really good. I'm actually really excited. I'll definitely pick this up.
Yeah, for sure. Have you played any of the previous Terminator games?
Admittedly, no.
None.
I don't think I've played a single Terminator game.
Okay, well, I said I'm not a big fan. I don't consider myself a big fan, but I've played like 3 or 4.
I didn't know it was 3 or 4.
On the Master System back in the day, I played Terminator 1, which was so fucking hard.
Did it look like this? Was it a side scroller thing?
That was a side scroller, yeah. And then
wait, hang on. I've played Broforce. You can be the Terminator exoskeleton in that.
And then I also played Terminator Judgment Day on the Mega Drive. That's like House of the Dead. It's like
yeah. I actually do remember that.
Yeah, and I also had Judgment Day on the SNES, and that was very similar to this game. It looks the same.
Oh yeah.
The side scroller Terminator.
God, I never knew there was so many games. I never knew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not me.
I think the company publishing this, Reef, they did the previous Terminator Resistance game. I never played that, but it's like a 3D Terminator game.
Okay. Do we know if this is multiplayer? Because I think I'd pick it up if I could play with you fuckers.
There are multiplayer elements. I don't know if it might be local.
Yeah, that's the problem with these. Tends to be local. But
I guess I'll wait for your feedback. But yes, I might pick it up for the Switch. It feels like a good Switch game.
Yeah, something like this for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Which I must say, by the way, lads, Switch 2, I played 10 minutes of Mario Kart World and about 2 hours now of Donkey Kong Bonanza. Donkey Kong is intimidating, is all I'll say. I'd have to do 20-minute, 30-minute sessions and give up. It's too... And I remember saying to you at a certain point, should I stop trying to smash every little bit of the level? And you were like, yeah, just play the level. But just knowing I can sometimes, it's just kind of... It's a lot. It's so expansive. And it's that... Sorry, I've just gone into a different game altogether.
But, it's okay.
But yeah, it's so expansive. And whereas like I think Mario Odyssey was, but it was like... It had elements of linearity. You kind of knew, I need to get over there and do that and go here. I didn't feel overwhelmed by that. But this one, I'm like, there's probably a banana down there. There's a banana over there. I've got a treasure map that's telling me to go back to the start. How do I get back up there again? Oh, I've fallen off the edge or I'm grabbing onto the side. I was just like this. It's just it's like amazing. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on the game. But for me and my sensibilities, I think I needed a bit more hand holding. It's a fucking crazy open map, right? What do you think?
Well, the bananas don't restrict you in terms of advancing through the story like an Odyssey does. Odyssey, you get to a certain level, you have to get X amount of power moons or stars or whatever before you can move on. Whereas this has got a skill tree. So the more bananas you get, the more you'll power up, the stronger you are, the quicker you'll transform or whatever.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to go after all the bananas if you don't want to. You will make the game a little bit harder for yourself as you progress because you won't.
Yeah.
But you do. I read that you need them to do the post game stuff.
For the post game stuff, you will need X amount to do certain things. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
that's cool.
Here I am trying to collect every banana. It's so hard.
That's not that hard, man.
It's because I didn't realize until just today. You can press the R button and he does the tap. You can see like there's a banana nearby. I had no idea you can do that.
Oh, I don't know you could do that.
That teaches you straight away.
You listen to fucking tutorials.
Yeah, I thought you tap because you can collect all the nearby coins and things if you tap.
Yeah, but also there's like a little sonar-y thing and then you can see where stuff is.
Oh, it's a lot. It's intense. It really is like an assault on my senses whenever I try and I have started powering him up and stuff. But yeah, there's just like, I think it's just a lot to it. And it's very, I mean, maybe some people love the fact it doesn't explain shit. I think at least in Breath of the Wild, which is weirdly, I'm reminded of here. Like I got to a point in that first sub-layer you go to, it's all like watery and like, it's like a big island, which makes no sense why that would be underground. I don't understand that at all. But you get there and then there was a key and the guy had a key that was covered by a rock and he was just marching around. And I was like, I guess I've got to get the key from this guy. How do I do it? But whereas in Breath of the Wild, I'm like, right, it teaches me early doors. I can combine elements and like do something, or I can do interesting things, or pick something up and chuck it. This, I'm like, banging the floor. I'm accidentally punching downwards and going down under the ground. I'm, surfing on rocks that I didn't mean to because I pressed the wrong thing. Like, it's very,
Oh my God.
fucking intense. I don't know if you felt like that or not.
I gotta be honest, no.
Okay.
I actually thought I was gonna come on here, speak to Rubel, and Rubel was gonna say it's too easy. That's what I
really?
thought. Yeah.
No, for me, like I don't mind tough games, but like for me, finding bananas, I've been finding it difficult to like see where they are. Like I can get the first, maybe an area will have 38 bananas. I'll get the first 15 easily. Don't know where the fuck are the rest.
Do you remember when did someone throw a banana through your window when you're having a shit once?
Yeah, what's that got to do with Terminator?
Just you talking about bananas.
No. You've mixed two stories.
Oh,
the banana one was I was walking to work and someone threw a banana at me.
That's awful. That is awful.
The shit one was
Nick. You shouldn't have done that, by the way. That was awful from review.
Yeah, Nick. What the fuck? I think is I was fasting, so I couldn't eat it. The shit one stories for another day.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Cool. Yeah, sorry for going off on that. Rubes, are you far in that game, by the way?
No, it's because I want to collect every single banana, so that's why it's taking me longer. And I played about 5 hours, I think, total.
Okay, so a bit more than me. And Mario Kart was grand. Yeah, it was all right. The free roam was very boring. It's like a tech demo, but apart from that, I enjoyed
knockout, mate. Playing knockout mode. That's the best.
I haven't even seen that.
Oh, yeah.
I've just seen online. Is it online mode? Is that?
Yeah, it's go online, go to knockout mode, online, and it's really fun. But you can play it local, but it's pointless playing it local. Yeah, play online. It's really fun.
Okay, I'll have a look at that. Yeah, so far I've just done a Grand Prix and just done that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Yeah. Was there anything else you guys wanted to say about No Fate before we wrap up this?
Not really. I'm quite positive. Again, it's good to have all the likenesses, the soundtrack. It's got that old school Contra. It was the first thing that came to my mind with all that running and gun. I thought it looked great.
Yeah.
And so so day one for me. Definitely gonna pick it up.
Yeah, it's been likened to Contra, so that's a good shout. Final Fight, I never played that, and Rolling Thunder, apparently it's very similar to.
I can't see the Final Fight resemblance, but
yeah, same.
Okay. I can definitely see the Contra.
Harris was inspired by.
But yeah, maybe when we all pick it up, we can have a little go and give a little review. Perhaps that will be worthwhile.
I'd like that. Yeah, I'd actually really like that. It's of this sort of ilk of game, this genre of game, I actually would prefer it to be something like Terminator 2 as its inspiration. So that's good. Because you guys, was it Broforce? Yeah, you were trying to urge me to get.
Yeah, Broforce great.
Is it really good?
It's just so
stupid.
It
looks so good. It looks so funny.
Yeah.
Do you not have it, Rubes?
I have it, but I want to play it multiplayer, so it's just sitting on my Switch. I haven't switched to played it.
Tell me when. Tell me when. I'll be there.
Tell me when, baby. We're actually all due a Switch night soon, aren't we? We owe it to ourselves. We used to play for the sake of the listeners of this pod. We used to play once a week for about a year and a half, and then since we started dabbling in podcasting, we've not touched it once. So it's we need to get back into that. Cool. Yeah, nice one. All right. Well, I think that surmises that. Unless Rubes, anything you want to say?
No, just wrap it up.
Let's get it done.
Yeah, you've got somewhere to be, have you?
Yeah.
No, we've massively detoured.
Well, hopefully you're as excited about the game as we are. Thank you for listening and joining us for another episode of the Screenplay Podcast. If you'd like to get involved, you can email us at thescreenplaypodcast@gmail.com, or if email's too old school for you can follow us on our socials. Links are in the description. As always, you can find us on Amazon, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or come and see us in real life on YouTube. And with that, lads, farewell.
Peace.